We're here at the 62nd Ike MGA Stroke Play Championship presented by Callaway at Century Country Club. Matt Lowe here, outstanding afternoon round, course record 61. Gonna win the tournament, had a 4-shot lead, one final group finishing up, but great playing out there. First of all, what's going through your mind when you're playing that kind of round? You had 11 birdies, I believe, out there.
Well, I only had one birdie through 5. I was 1 under through 5, and it was a bad morning, like for morale, everything, like because I felt like everything was going okay. I felt like I was driving it well. I felt like I was hitting my irons well. Putting was good, and I just somehow shot 4 over, and it was like demoralized because I was leading overnight, and I'm like, I haven't won anything in a while. I've had good finishes, but it's like I was like, I want to win something again. So after a while, like I took a sad shower. I'm in the shower. I'm like, end of like steam, and then I go out there, and my wedge play the last couple weeks has been just absolutely horrific, unbelievable. I'm ranked last in the world in wedge play the last 2 weeks, and then on the first hole I bomb a drive out of frustration. I should have hit 3 over the head drive, and then I have a wedge. I'm like, all right, Matt, here's your time. 45 feet. It's ready to kill somebody. It's like, are you serious, Matt? How are you going to win like this? And then I made the 45-footer, and I'm like, all right, let's just forget about that. And then I hit, like, the next 4 holes, I hit great approach shots and didn't make any of them. And then I hit another good one into 6, and that went in, and that was just good to see something go in again.
You made 4 birdies.
And then I made
there,
4 in a row,
yeah.
yep. And then 9 was big because in the morning I hit into the bushes long, which I don't know if you've been back there. It's a nightmare.
Unplayable, yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. And then, so I made that putt to shoot 5 under in front, I think. And at that point I knew I was close to the lead. So I figured I'm playing well, keep it going. I'm not like, I was telling my caddy this morning, I was like, I'm not afraid to go low. I just never have everything working at the same time. But it's never too bad either, typically. Like when one thing is going good, I'm struggling in another way, and then if I'm struggling with one thing, something else picks me up. So I usually keep it around par, but like I've shot low before. It's just rare that everything goes well, and today in the afternoon it was, finally.
Absolutely, and you faced, as you mentioned, you shot 75 this morning, had a 6-shot deficit, trailing by that many going into the afternoon. What was your goal going into this afternoon?
I told my dad, I was like, I'm gonna have to shoot 8 under to win. He's like, I think 6 under will do it. I was like, Dad, you crazy, bro? These guys are great. There's no way. But it turned out that I think that may have gotten into a playoff 6 under, and then I chunked my wedge shot on 10, and I made bogey, which kind of sucked. But I was like, get it back to 6 quick, and then I birdied the next 2, which was great. Nice par on 13, and then I birdied the next 2, and then all of a sudden I wasn't thinking about winning anymore because I knew that I was either tied for the lead or winning in all likelihood. So I didn't want to get like protective of anything,
right,
because that's how you let everything go. So I was telling my caddy, I was like, I think on 17, I hit the best shot of my life on 16 also. I hooked a 55-yard wedge shot around this little thing. Best shot of the year, hands down. Could have made double easily, but that was definitely the shot of the day. Shot of the year, honestly, to be like under the circumstances. And I'm sitting on 17T, and I don't know what the lead is, but I tell my caddy, I'm like, I've never shot 10 under before. I've shot 9 a couple times, so I was like, let's get there. So I'm 8 under, up with 2 to play, and then I hit it. I nuke a 5-iron 17 to like 5 feet and make that, and then I hit a good cut 9-iron on the last hole to like 8 feet, and when that went in, it was pretty amazing.
And I heard you made a lot of kind of mid-range putts. What's it like when you're just rolling them in from that distance pretty consistently?
I don't know whoever told you that. That's falsehood. The longest putt I made that 45-footer on the first hole, and then I made a 15-footer on 12 for birdie. Other than that, the longest birdie putt that I made was probably 7 feet, 6 feet.
Okay.
So I was putting good, but like not making a lot of bombs, but I was hitting a lot of my iron shots very close. So I was telling myself, if you can make 5 birdies, you could shoot 8 under. Just think of the par 5s as automatic birdies. So just make 5 non-par 5 birdies and you could do it. And I hadn't made a birdie on a par 5 until my 6th playing of one. I birdied 8, my last one this morning, which was frustrating. I'm like, these par 5s are so easy. That's where everybody's making their birdies, and I hadn't made one. So I was happy to see that happen on 8, and then I figured if I just birdie those as like stock, don't think about it, and make 5 others, then I'll be good. And then I think I made 8 others, and I birdied the par 5s.
So you mentioned not having won for a while. Just to wrap it up here, what does claiming this title mean to you?
I've wanted to win this forever. I think I tried qualifying for the first time in 2009, and then I played my first one in 2010. I had a busy schedule last year, so I wasn't able to play. So I was excited to come back here. I love everybody that runs these events. It's just a joy to see everybody, and they always get the courses in great shape, and they always have great venues. And this is one of their majors, and I've always been seeking this one.
All right, congratulations on the outstanding play. Your 62nd Ike champion, Matt Lowe.
Thank you.